factors who I think TS Madison is sleeping with in terms of rapper. Since Jason, they put it out there. This is not me starting a rumor or whatever. They said this in their interview. TS Madison said which rappers slide up in her.
Disclaimer.
TS Madison has quite the voluptuous shape. So I said, okay, if she's smashing a rapper, whoever is running up, she said slid in her. Slid meaning going up in the back door. So I said, whoever's going up in that back door has to be well endowed, lengthy, girthy. Because something
Come on.
this little, I'm sorry, cover your ears. Because I got to get to the real, I'm real, okay? That's that autism. I stand for justice.
No, go ahead.
You can't be little or even medium. She's dealing with somebody that's, okay, to go up in that. Y'all saw what it looked like. Voluptuous.
Who are you thinking?
I said it's a rapper that is hung. If he's going, she said slid. She lifted her leg up. She said they slide up in her. So somebody that's well endowed is going up in that derriere, that very big derriere. Number two, she said one of her mansions, she got to get her bills paid, is $10,000 a month. So I said, whoever the rapper is, his paper is long. So who can we think of that's well endowed?
I ain't thinking about nobody. You gotta let me know.
That's well endowed.
I don't know nobody. So welcome to the All Even Podcast. My name is Barry Grant Jr. Someone's here by popular demand again. There's only one person that can make me mute up. And I say it all the time. It's my good friend, Spiritual Whistleblower. Welcome back. You got the whistle today? Who's that for? That's not for me.
No. But I got a lot of bullshit I want to blow the whistle on that we need to discuss. You know, I've been had this. My true followers, I've been doing this for 8 years. I've put the whistle in some of my videos on YouTube, and then I put it to rest for a little while, but I got to bring it back out because I'm sick and tired of seeing certain things. But we'll address that tonight.
There's a lot that we have to discuss.
Yeah,
There's some
but I had to bring the whistle.
Yeah. There's some people that were talking about you, so we'll discuss that. You know,
I got to blow the whistle.
You're always the topic of discussion.
Shout out to Too Short.
Always. But good to see you. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm doing well. Vacationing, enjoying life, dodging, the BS. But I'm good.
Normally we do these things on like a yearly basis, but we're back very early. Why? Why are we back here so early?
We're being talked about, Barry.
Is that true?
We're being talked about.
We were first on some things.
We were first on a lot of things. And we'll talk about that on how that comes about too. But yeah, people be mad that I'm early, and it's a God-given gift. I can't help that I'm early.
Right.
But how you mad at me because I'm early? And then when the shit come true, you're still mad. So, yeah.
Well, listen. So we all know that for your followers, myself, for people that support you, they know that you recently were, diagnosed, right?
Yes, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. With autism, ASD1.
And you always tell me that you just know things.
Our last interview, you said you must be a witch.
And they dragged me for that.
Yes.
They didn't even realize that I was saying it in a good way.
Yeah, I caught it, but people are so sensitive and
What's
stuff.
wrong with
I
them?
didn't take offense to it.
You never take offense to anything I say because I'm not saying it in a bad way.
I don't internalize anything because we're having intelligent dialogue. So, you were like, "Are you a witch or something?" And other people have asked me that.
Yeah.
And no, I don't believe in that. I am a huge. I love God Almighty. I'm super spiritual. I do not mess with anything of witchcraft. It's demonic, tarot cards, all that psychic. I don't mess with none of that. But autistic people, not just myself, because I am in the community. There's a massive community of adults with autism. We all share the same common thing. And that is pattern recognition.
Right. What is the actual term? Was it
Cassandra Complex.
Cassandra Complex.
A lot of people do not know about this, and there's a lot of information out there. Hashtag it, look it up on Instagram, TikTok, and just on YouTube. There's tons of information. But in Greek mythology, there was a goddess named Cassandra, and Apollo, the god, he granted her the gift of prophecy. She could foresee in the future, but he also was romantically attracted to her, and she rejected his advances. So he got mad and he cursed her. Typical of a man.
Why you gotta throw shade early?
Because it's wrong. How you gonna get mad?
Men are not the only ones that throw curses out there. Come on now.
Well, yeah.
Come on now.
But in this instance, he cursed her because he got mad. He got rejected.
Was she seeing somebody else?
No, no. So what he did, he took her ability away, and so that nobody would believe her. Even though she's accurate and she's still right, nobody would believe her. And then when the thing came true, she predicted like a war or whatever, everyone was still mad at her. Wow. So the Cassandra Complex is what I experience on the regular, if it makes sense. I don't know how many celebrity situations I've called out, and my comment section is, "Oh, you're a hater.
That's the first thing they say.
Oh, you're bitter. Oh, you're miserable. Where is your man? Honey, I've been married, divorced. Sit down, shut up. It's not for me. I'm happily. Don't worry about me." But I'm just calling things as I see it. It doesn't make me a hater. I just can see patterns and I read situations, and then a couple months later, everything I predicted comes true. And they come back, you know what, you was right. Can't hate on spiritual whistleblower. She early. They come back they don't leave me alone.
Right.
I don't stalk people I don't like. That's number one. They stalk me and hate me, but they don't go nowhere. I'm looking on their page. I said, why are you following me if you don't like me? You don't like my predictions.
Well, you gotta remember, like, people that are considered detractors or haters, they will follow you more than the people that actually love you.
It's terrible. They're like gnats.
Yeah.
But it's not just me. Autistic people, there's so many of them, especially famous ones. Like I look at Eminem.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant rapper, but he's also autistic. And he talks about how bad he was bullied.
Right.
Mom bullied him. Everybody did. Kids, everybody. And how he go on tour and he want to run home and get away. Like me, I don't like being around crowds. He don't like being around crowds. He has the typical symptoms.
Wants to get away and be in the quiet.
But he's brilliant.
Yeah.
And can foresee things. So we have the gift of pattern recognition. We didn't ask for the gift, but that's what I have, guys.
And at the same time, you have to be honest, right?
I cannot be honest. It will drive me crazy.
You're going to just spit it out the way it is.
I cannot tell a lie. Right. What's that story? Was it George Washington who chopped down the cherry tree? I cannot tell a lie. That's me. Yeah. I just can't. Yeah. I can't stand injustices. Somebody be lying. I be sitting there like, don't let me expose this motherfucker. I cannot stand scammers and liars and injustices. And that's just how my brain is wired. Right. And autistic people in general, we hate injustice and bad people and bad situations.
I think people need to realize, I think people are starting to realize now that being autistic, being on the spectrum it's not a curse. It's
a gift.
An actual gift. Being around people that are autistic, being around people that are on the spectrum, you learn so much from them.
But we're hated by neurotypicals.
Yes,
that too.
Which is unfortunate. But you learn so much from different people. You learn so much from people that are on the spectrum of how they view the world, how they see things, how they process information. Yeah. Right? Yep. Even the little things like certain sounds, certain lights, everything kind of messes with them a different way. Yeah. And you have to appreciate that. You have to understand that and respect that and kind of move a different way, which is fine.
And we're the highest unemployed, the adults, because of the bullying and microaggressions at work. Yeah. I'm grateful for my boss and my job. My boss is a psychologist.
Oh, that's great.
And she's beautiful. She's amazing. But we go through it. We are misjudged, picked on, teased because we're different, we're awkward, we're quirky, and people don't get us. But I can spot a neurodivergent a mile away and I click immediately.
Yeah.
I welcome them because I've been bullied so bad by everybody.
Right.
So I get it. But we are blessed with the gift of pattern recognition. I hope you understand the Cassandra Complex now, and there's so much information on it out there. And I just turn my gift for good. I love being hated for it too. That don't bother me.
Well, listen, you're comfortable. You're comfortable in your skin, and that's the way it is. So am I. Now, the fact that you are, you have the Cassandra Complex, right?
100%.
Pattern recognition.
Yep.
And you have something else.
What?
The ability to be first on something, right? So listen, we talked about it on this show. We talked about.
Can I pour some more wine real quick?
You go ahead and do what you want.
Give me a second.
We talked about Miss Cheyenne Bryant, because I ain't gonna call her doctor no more. Right?
I call her Dr. Scammer Bryant.
I ain't gonna call her doctor no more. I ain't using that.
I call her Dr. Scammer Bryant. That's
whatever
my
you
alias
call
for
her, I'm
her.
co-signing it because we were first, right?
She's a doctor. Call her Dr. Scammer.
I'm gonna call her Cheyenne. That's it, right? So we said that she's a fraud.
This was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
We called it before anybody. When I saw that Cam Newton interview and the Basketball Wives, I said, oh no, she's trash.
And people tried to drag us.
They did.
Try to drag us, and look now. She's on a tour de force trying to go ahead and and pipe down the rumors.
Can I blow the whistle on Cheyenne?
What's that you got in your hand? What is that?
Oh, 2 pieces of paper.
What kind of paper? What is that?
The first piece of paper.
That ain't loose leaf paper. What is that?
It's fine paper. The first is from the State University of New York, SUNY Empire State College. This is my bachelor's. It's my college degree, my bachelor's.
Make sure you get the stamp. Don't put your finger on the stamp. There you go. Make sure you.
Yeah, authentic. That's the stamp. Signed by the president and all that. And the second one is my master's degree from Metropolitan College of New York. See, Black women being the largest demographic educated in this country, like, we're proud because a lot of us came from the trenches and we went straight to college because we had nothing else. And with all the stuff we had been through, traumatized, we pushed through school. So stuff like this, we wear this like a badge. When someone says, where are your receipts? We be like, bam, and what? I got more receipts with me, but all my internship letters from XXL, Hot 97, my intern at Sirius XM, DJ Envy, I save everything. We love producing receipts. So when Cheyenne was put on the spot and she talked in circles,
all the professionals came out.
She brought all of them.
Yeah.
I seen every Black mental health
Yep.
professional.
Everybody.
Baby, they was clocking her left and right, and she just talked and she did the word salad, which is narcissistic.
And then I think there was one lady that she interviewed with, which was like,
was it Rachel, the psychiatrist, I think, or psychologist?
I can't remember.
She's
It was a black
psychologist.
lady. And she was just like, why don't you just, provide the information? Why not?
Because Jesus said she didn't have to. That's
Right.
what she said.
God told her that she didn't have to.
She doesn't have to explain herself. Jesus went through the same thing.
Now, here's my thing.
God does not bless mess. Stop bringing God, Jesus
Right.
into your shit, Cheyenne.
Here's my question.
Jesus is not a scammer.
Here's my question. At this point, right, all the information is out there that she's fraud in the system. If you, not you specifically, but if somebody now goes to her, you got yourself to blame.
They're a goddamn fool.
You got yourself to blame.
And you know what, Barry? Unfortunately, Black women, a lot of them are fucking foolish. She gonna still get paid because there's a lot of dummies. There's a lot of pick-me, male-centered women. And she's a bulldagger. So she's gonna get all them too. She's a closeted bulldagger. I said it. She wanted to eat Brooke out.
Stop it. I'm gonna drag her about her not having no credentials. But come on now. What are you saying?
You didn't watch the episode on Basketball Wives. That's what made me...
I don't watch that.
Okay, when we did our interview 2 years ago,
Yes.
and I called her out, we were the first.
Yes, we were first.
The Basketball Wives had me so triggered. I said, you're a mental health professional
Acting
on a
like
very toxic show. Now, if you're going to be on this toxic show where all women are fighting and being catty all the time, what is the capacity? What are you doing? Are you going to be on there coaching as a mental health professional?
Right.
No, she's in the fight scenes with Jackie,
Right.
being a mean girl. So that's why I said red flag. There's no way this woman is licensed. And this is 2 years ago before anyone knew who she was. I said, there's no way she's licensed. There's no way she's a professional and fighting women and calling them bitches and all that. There's no way. I clocked her 2 years ago. And then attacking Brooke. Brooke Bailey is who I'm talking about. The beautiful chocolate. I love Brooke. And Brooke got in my comments and co-signed what I said when I called her out 2 years ago. She kept attacking and singling out Brooke. I said, that ain't nothing but she want to eat Brooke's coochie out. That's all that is. That's all that is. Because I've been through the mean girl stuff. When they bully you, usually means they're closeted lesbians and they don't know how to talk to you or relate to you because they want to sleep with you. So they bully you to connect themselves to you. I said, Brooke is a bad bitch. Brooke is a baddie. So she kept targeting her, creating drama. That's what narcissists do. Cheyenne is a narcissist. They create drama everywhere they go, and then they play victim. And that's when I clocked it, and we talked about it. How are you a mental health professional on a very toxic reality TV show?
Right.
There's no way you can be licensed. Had she been licensed, she would have lost her license being on Basketball Wives, acting out of character like that.
Here's a question for you. What would make somebody like Cheyenne Bryant lie about that thing that she did not have
She's
to
a
lie
narcissist.
about?
She's a
first?
sociopath.
But do you realize that she didn't have to do that?
No. I gave the simple answer. When Joe Budden, when they put her on the spot, she could have said, like Dr. Phil, and Dr. Phil is not licensed. He lost his license. He's a clinical psychologist, but he lost his licensing.
Right.
And, they're in the entertainment business. And we get it. You can't do both because licensure means you have to stand by codes of morals and ethics in your career. Dr. Phil, they all were honest. Ayanna Van Zandt is another one. She has a Juris Doctorate. She's a lawyer.
Right.
Honest. Cheyenne's lying because that's her character. All she had to say on Joe Budden when they asked her about it is, hey guys, you saw me on Basketball Wives and y'all saw what went down. I cannot hold a license and be in those particular scenes or what have you on reality TV. I would lose my licensing. So I opted to not be licensed. That would have nipped it all in the bud.
That's it.
But I feel she likes the drama and attention. And I'm tired of people saying she's this drop dead gorgeous person. Is that too much? Can I? She's an attractive, and I'm a light skin. Don't say I'm a hater because I'm light skinned like she is. So this is a light skin calling out another light skin. Stop. I'm not a colorist. But I'm tired of people saying she's this drop dead gorgeous woman. I'm going to echo Cat Williams. Remember when Cat Williams did the iconic Shannon Sharp interview? And Cat said it. He said, there's some weird looking light skinned women. He was referencing Steve Harvey's.
Come on now.
She's attractive, but I don't think to drop that. She's funny looking to me. I'm gonna just come out and fucking say it. She is weird looking to me. She is strange.
What makes her weird looking? Come on.
The shape of her head is like an almond. She got an almond shaped head, and I can tell she's cheap. With
Come on,
her clothing, she needs a stylist.
Now you bullying her.
No, I'm giving her tips. She needs a stylist. I hate how she dresses.
What'd you call her dress the last time? Timu dress?
Well, that was at a black. I like Timu.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Timu. I liked Timu. Timu is cool. But you have a black tie event. Dress appropriate for a black tie.
Right.
What she had on was disgusting. That was not black tie. It was, I'm looking for a man. Any man. Even if he's married or taken, I'm here. I'm an attention whore. She's a pick-me.
But you saw when she was getting dragged through the coals, right? What did she do? She posted a thirst trap picture.
In a bikini.
In a bikini.
That's what narcissistic sociopath
and everybody was just like, oh, well, she does look nice.
And she said everyone is jealous of her. That's her comeback.
Ain't nobody jealous of her. If she can be out there wearing the bikini and all that. That's nice.
That's
right?
deflection.
That's cool. But what I'm saying is that while you wearing the bikini, provide your credentials.
She's not gonna do that.
Provide your
she's
credentials
deflecting.
as well.
That's one of the traits of narcissists. They deflect.
Yeah.
They move the goalpost around instead of being accountable.
So
Cheyenne Bryant is totally a narcissist. I don't care what anyone says. She's very sociopathic.
She should be cooked at this point in regards to like PR in public.
But she's gonna be fine because the industry is full of them, just like her. So she's gonna stick with the people just like her.
People are gonna accept it.
She was with Nene Leakes at a party. Nene's a big narcissist too. So, but she played in our faces and we clocked her. So nobody's jealous of you, girl. You look like an alien in the face. That's from one light skin to another. You got pretty privilege because the men eat it up. You lied your way up to the top. You're trying to be next Ayan Lavanzant. Bye. Can we go to the next topic? I really say something I shouldn't.
Now you're gonna hold back?
I didn't go in enough on her.
No.
You want me to keep going?
No, we move on. We've kicked that can.
Yeah.
You made me laugh the other day because you were talking about Jay-Z's hair. What about Jay-Z's hair bothered you so much? So you got the whistle back of that? What about the hair? I didn't find the hair offensive. What's wrong with the hair?
It was the cringy video, his wife washing his hair in the sink
That
bowl.
video was cringe. I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty bad.
And her narrating, in response to Nicki Minaj tweeting and saying, "Take off that lace front."
That's what you said about him?
Nicki said, "Take off that lace front." So Jay got in his feminine energy. See, I look at the Carters at like the Obamas. The Obamas said, when they go low, we go high.
Right.
I'm really shocked J&B responded to that shit.
So you think that video is a response to what Nicki did?
100%. Oh, yes. Nicki knows how to get underneath his skin. 100%. That was because Nicki, I don't know if you caught the dig when Nicki, her husband and son were at the World Cup in Jersey. What was this, last week or the week before? That was a dig at Jay-Z because when he went to the Roots picnic and did the freestyle and was dissing Drake and he dissed multiple people and said she can't be seen out in public with her husband for obvious reasons.
Right.
He's a registered offender. And referencing her son, I don't like that. Keep kids out of it.
Facts.
It's rumored alleged that his children, specifically the little boy, may be autistic. I don't know. Alleged. But I don't talk about children. So he did a dig at her and the child, your child, whatever he said. So Nicki popped back out like, okay, we can't be seen out in public as a family. Here go me, my husband, and my son at the World Cup, one of the most biggest family events in the world. And she didn't say much. She just smiled in the camera and that said a lot without saying anything. That was a dig to him in response to his freestyle against her. So then she tweeted, "Take off that lace front." And him and Beyoncé is scrambling. I was really shocked. I'm like, y'all are letting Nicki know she got your, oh my God, like that video. Beyonce don't need to fucking talk or narrate on nothing else. Her voice is fucking cringe as fuck. If I could just imitate his father and it's like a monotone. I don't know, like she belongs back in the Jim Crow era, or like she's her voice is cringe and it's so staged, it's so performative. We don't need to see your husband's hair. We don't need to see you washing it with your brand. We know you have a hair care line. We know. Why'd y'all do that?
Can we talk about also, we're going to talk about Jay-Z, the fact that he made a deal with Target.
Oh, the collaboration, to release, I think it's a vinyl.
Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt 30 year.
While black people are boycotting Target.
Yeah.
He's always been on the other side of things and for years.
Yeah.
And people don't talk about it enough that anything that black people are against, he'll just go that way.
Because he's a capitalist.
Because he only cares about himself.
He's a capitalist. And I don't know if people peeped when Kamala was running for president. He didn't show up with Beyonce. It was Beyonce and Kelly together.
Right. I wonder
Because
where he
he's
was.
playing.
Yeah, exactly.
But when he calls his wife and say, "Come join me," she goes a running. So Jay is about Jay. I am seeing a backlash. The community is starting to call him out for.
Oh no, they kicking his back in.
Yeah,
100%.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. I think he cares what Nicki says and Drake and Nas. I think Nas got him shook too. I like how Nas moves. That's a very incredible, smart businessman. I think he does better business than Jay-Z.
Well, I mean, Nas is more respected, I believe, as well. It's just
I can see Nas doing some clown shit on a
it.
freestyle attacking younger rappers, and I could never see him do it. I think he's above that. So, but he's opening up all these businesses, and you see him in a tuxedo and just so classy with everything. I was expecting that of Jay. This stuff that's going on now is like, it's giving, I'm going through a midlife crisis, and I don't know how to let go. That's what it's giving, and that's all I'm going to say. But that video, what they should have done, if Jay wanted to put a video out, he should have had B and the kids at the bodega, should have went to Brooklyn. They drinking quarter waters. He's on, in front of a brownstone sitting on a stoop, and somebody's, a girl sitting in between his legs, cornrow, and show people your hair.
Or taking the hair out.
Taking the hair out, so you're not wearing a lace front. Be hood with it. Take your kids back to where you, like he took Blue today, the Jay-Z 30 pop-up. You take Blue everywhere. I got a theory on that, but I'm going to leave that alone.
Come on now, leave the kids alone.
I'm going to leave it alone. The video, like, instead of having Beyonce narrate, bring your family to Brooklyn where you grew up and do something fly like that. Like, keep it hood so you show you're still connected to your people. But
is he though?
No.
Exactly. So why would he do it?
I'm just throwing ideals out. I'm just,
you giving him good advice.
I've been there. I was there when Reasonable Doubt. I was in college. So it's like, to watch the evolution of where he's at now, I'm like, oh, you sell out, bro.
How many people you think have that same opinion of him now? Like that were so supportive of what he did, bought his albums.
Everyone in my age group, is clocking it. The Gen X. We watched him grow, and then we're like, what are you doing, bro? We grew up on your shit, and this is what you're doing now? So, like, just like Nas, we grew up on Nas. Nas got 30 years in it, too.
Right.
And we see a big comparison in demeanor, behavior, business etiquette. There's a huge difference.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, we're like, dude, what is you doing?
Right.
We was there when Reasonable Doubt dropped. We've been there. So the switch up and all that, nah. You can't play in people's faces and think, no. So that's it on the Carters.
Moving on.
Yeah, please.
You talked about Young Miami. What are your thoughts about Young Miami?
Spin that shit. Where are my boosters? That's how much motherfuckers sing that. I hate that song, and I don't like her, but people
Why
sing
don't you like
that
her?
Because she represents ratchet black girls. I respect business women. I'm a businesswoman, and I'm not with the scamming culture. It sends, because there's a lot of young women that don't get it yet, and they think her way is the right way. She's teaching you how to scam, but she's in a gated community living well. You're not there yet. You may not ever be. Don't idolize her. So that's my thing about that. I posted a video last week. I said, I don't know if anyone can see it, but I think her sugar daddy is pimping her from prison.
Who are you talking about?
Take that.
Come on now.
I gotta blow the whistle on this one too. Sean Diddy Combs, her sugar daddy, I feel is behind all of this. Because why is everybody in New York supporting a chick from Miami the day of the New York Knicks parade? The Knicks is playing her song.
She like the Knicks.
She likes a New York nigga that was paying her
Come
bills.
on.
A New York nigga that was paying her bills.
She spends a lot
Do
of
I gotta blow
time
the
in New
whistle
York.
on you?
I'm just asking.
I gotta blow the whistle on you?
I'm just asking questions.
She likes a New York nigga that's her sugar daddy, that's currently locked up and giving her instructions. They talk on the phone every day. You know the jail talk. And I tell women, leave the prison dudes alone because the
They
jail...
love the prison guys, don't they?
I can hear him now talking to Miami. I should have married you. You stayed down. You didn't snitch on a nigga. All them other bitches snitched on me in court and blah, 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 blah. Baby, when I get out of here, we going shopping. We did it. He running it on her. So this is what we going to do. He's going to rebrand through her. He's going to go through her and rebrand. He's setting it. I see the setup easy. But she's on Fat Joe's new record. They shot the video at the New York Knicks. I said, Joe, all these New York girls, Lady London, all these girls in New York that are rapping and up and coming, and you choose a chick from Miami. Yeah, because you cool with Diddy. Diddy probably said, put my chick on your song. Remy Ma just celebrated her birthday. She had a pajama party. They're performing Young Miami's song at the pajama party doing a skit. Mary J. Blige, all of them are hanging with Miami.
Was Papoose there?
You know he mad. He was not invited. You know he's tired. He was stuck at home with Dum Dum.
Come on. Leave her alone.
He was stuck at home with Dum Dum.
Come on. She got a big fight coming up. Big title fight
When
coming
she
up.
didn't take her ass off the goddamn internet and stop arguing with people. And
Who's she
focus on her
arguing with
fight.
now?
Everybody. She was dressed like Juju,
Oh my God.
Remy's friend.
All right.
She stalked. This is what I'm gonna say about Clarissa. And you touch me, I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you. She copies. I think she stalks Remy and her girlfriend so bad and tries to wear the hair, the clothes. But I say that. I said, you know, when your man is dating a trashy side chick behind your back and she's a narcissist, you can break up with him. The girl will stalk you, copy your hair, your clothing. This is very common. I teach this all the time.
What do they call that?
You got the man, but you're still not happy, and you're stalking me, trying to keep up with my life. That's because he's talking about his ex to her, and she's trying to like make herself become the ex to impress him. It's triangulation. We talk about it all the time.
Okay, so
Pap is 100% triangulating Remy against Clarissa and vice versa. And Clarissa being young and dumb from Detroit, and people then told her 100 times, I don't know. She, to me, is the perfect dummy. A man like Papoose needs a dummy because Remy's too smart for him. He could not, like, Remy loved him and stood up for him. And I'm not crazy about Remy. I'm not a
They
Remy Ma
both
fan.
narcissists. Don't try
They
to
are,
side
but
with one.
he's the bigger one.
Come on.
Didn't I say it? We talked about both of them.
I don't believe that.
2 interviews ago, I said both of them were, remember?
You did. I agree
said
with
both
you.
of them are.
But I'm not. I can't see Papoose being a bigger narcissist than Remy. I can't see that.
Well, there's rumor he's cheating on Clarissa.
Come
right?
on now. She got a big title fight. She can't worry about none of that stuff.
She's worried. She's on the internet every day arguing with people. She's very worried.
She got to focus on the fight.
She's not focused, but she's cocky. She feel like she can beat up everybody, so she don't need to focus on the fight. She's the GWOAT, so she can argue with people because she already knows she's going to win the fight in advance. So
she ain't worried about no.
She's not worried about no fight. She likes.
No, I'm saying she's not worried about the rumors.
She likes it. She likes the attention, negative, good, positive, whatever. She likes it. She likes arguing. And if it was, Remy is their storyline. Like Love and Hip Hop, you know how they need a storyline? Remy Ma is Papoose and Clarissa's storyline. Rem looks good. You can't even deny. Remy looks fucking amazing. Remy is glowed the fuck up since she got rid of Pap. And I used to be cool with Pap. And I'm not with a womanizer. You know, it's not cool. I'm not saying Remy's innocent, but the way he's moving, nah. K Slay would not approve it either. Rest in peace, K Slay. No good. But Clarissa is the perfect dummy. Maybe he got a leash on her, and he's probably sitting back like, this is too easy. And she can't even see he pimping her. He's pimping the shit out of Clarissa. But go ahead. That's just what I said. But next topic. What we talking about next? Who I got to blow the whistle on?
Nobody, okay? Because I
don't like blowing a whistle.
We going back to this Diddy thing, okay?
All right, let's go back to Diddy.
Why do you think that Diddy is calling shots from jail?
He's a control freak. We saw that. Come on. Let me just use the Daphne Joy video. You're paying escorts to sleep with a woman you're dating. That's control, and you're getting off on it. Why aren't you and her engaging? He's controlling. He's incredibly controlling. So, and he's a mastermind. I'll give it to him. He's a good businessman. He got rich pimping everybody. He used everybody and built himself up. So he's a mastermind. That doesn't turn off overnight. So he's in jail, probably, you know, in touch with his PR people and stuff. He's got to rebrand. He's going to be out soon. So how's he going to come out, redeem and rebuild? He's starting his angle now, and I think Young Miami is helping him. Saucy Santana, they were all on the same podcast, back to back. It was Young Miami, Saucy Santana, now Daphne Joy. Those are all Diddy people. They are back. They're all podcast hopping all of a sudden. That's Diddy behind all of that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Daphne Joy.
Yes. The dumb. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Listen, I don't want nobody calling her a victim. She ain't no victim.
I'm going to explain.
Because you can't have
like
the
her.
mixtape, or not the sex tape. You can't have the sex tape out there, right? And then all of a sudden, once it drops, then you doing all of these video innuendos and all of these wild
and
stuff.
Twerking. She was just twerking last week.
She's a grifter.
And making indirect stuff to black women.
Absolute grifter.
Yeah, she is a total grifter.
So I don't want to hear no victim stuff coming out of her
I
mouth.
think 50 might have cut her off too. He takes good care of his son, but 50's done with her. So she's got to get out here. She knows how to cater to black men, stupid black men.
Yeah.
She does. She knows how to be soft and coy and sexual.
Not even the soft and coy stuff. Just like showing the goods.
Yeah.
That's what she does,
and
because
the dummies will fall for it.
Because like you said, it's a distraction, right? It's a distraction for when there's...
She knows how to cater to stupid black men. She does.
But I'm just like, you ain't no victim,
And her
dog.
and Diddy done made up. I totally think they're talking. She's like, he coming out soon. I'm gonna need some money. I said it. It's gonna come true. When he get out, she gonna be right up underneath him. Miami gonna be there too. When we going shopping, Daddy. What he call her? What was his nickname for Miami? Oh shit, it'll come to me. He had a nickname for her.
What was the nickname?
Shorty Wop. Shorty Wop. Shorty Wop. We going shopping, Shorty Wop. When I get up out of here. Yeah, we going on vacation. Yeah. We going on vacation. Take that. I should have married you. You know how niggas be talking on jail talk? They promise you the moon and the stars. Don't fall for it. Miami, like, I'm not cutting off my sugar daddy. But I see the play. I'm like, all of New York is backing her song. I'm like, that's Diddy. Diddy's like, and he missed the Knicks win. That hurts his, I know it hurts his heart. So he probably, y'all go represent for me. HER was there, her, the singer too. I think Diddy is talking to her too. She was on his last album.
Why she couldn't just be enjoying the Knicks?
My pattern recognition.
There's a lot of people there.
My pattern, do I gotta blow the whistle on you? My pattern recognition says she is in cahoots with Diddy.
You seen the lady that picked up the garbage can? The lady
and
that
got fired from her job. They caught her.
The lady that looked like Oswald Cobblepot. She picked up the garbage can.
She had a high-paying job too. She work for a bank or something?
She looked like the Penguin. She picked up the garbage can.
I saw her.
And then she got fired.
Yeah.
And guess what they doing now?
What?
They selling the garbage cans for free.
And how much are they getting?
Nothing. They just giving them away. So you lost your job for something that they was going to give away a week later. All because you want to be a crook.
We're not going to talk about Knicks fans. We just can't, because all logic goes out the window.
I'm not even talking about the Knicks fan. I'm just talking about her. I'm like,
she's a Knicks fan.
But she's the worst of the worst. Why would you steal? I've never seen nobody steal garbage.
And you could get a trash can and paint it blue and
yourself.
Orange. I don't know. She wanted to go viral. It was a viral moment.
Well, she went viral for the wrong reasons, because, like I said, she looked like
she got the fame.
Oswald
She got the
Cobblepot.
star and fame that she was looking for, the attention.
She looked like the Penguin. That's all I saw when I saw
God
the picture.
bless her, she did.
I said, yo, that looks like the villain from Batman.
She waddled away with the trash basket.
Yeah.
She did. She waddled. She didn't walk, she waddled.
Unbelievable. They probably going to drag us for fat shaming.
I don't care. It's not fat shaming. It's the truth.
She looked like the Penguin. Moving
Segue.
on. It's a perfect segue. Let's talk about the Smiths. Will Smith, Jada Pinkett. Mm-hmm. What did you call them
The
before?
Odd Family. I'd have called them so much stuff. The most dysfunctional, functional family.
They were a family unit the other day though.
To support Jaden.
Yeah.
Was it the Louboutin fashion show? I don't know if he was directing or
Yeah, he's
assisting.
something.
Yeah. What I saw them, they were unified, and that's how a narcissistic family. They're in a family, all of them are narcissists. They run like a cult. They're very enmeshed, but they're very dysfunctional behind closed doors. And we've seen Jada disrespect Will a million times, and they have I think they both have arrangements on the side with lovers, and it works for them. That's their marriage. They're swingers allegedly. But I saw something bigger. When they all were together, their attire, they were dressed in black and white. And Will had hints of red. He had on a belt or something with red. So I looked at it as symbolism of Freemasonry and the red being blood sacrifice. And Jaden had red dye. He had a circle, red in his face. So I saw symbolism that I thought was demonic. So they were there to support him, but they were also there to support something else. And I'll just leave it at that.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Blood sacrifice? Who are they sacrificing?
They sacrificed him.
Come on.
He's in the system. He's in it.
What system?
The elite system. How did he get that position?
He's rich. He's in the 1%.
So nepotism, and who is his father? And who is his father connected to? And who is his father answering to? So it's not just him. It's made to, trick the common day people. Oh, look at the mom and dad supporting him. But I think there's a bigger reason why they were there. And they have to answer to the people that are backing their son, too.
How do you know it's not Nosferatu calling the shots?
She is calling the shots. Always has.
That's all I'm saying. If you're talking about blood sacrifice.
He's talking about Jada. Jada Pinkett Smith is Nosferatu. She's always gonna call the shots. Will is fine with it. That's their arrangement. But they're so fucking dysfunctional. That family. And do you remember the Red Table Talk?
I don't want to think about that. She did him dirty.
Well, listen, not the conversation, the color of the table.
Oh, it's red, yes.
That's the same red on Diddy. See, I'm gonna get deep. The same shade of red on Diddy's album, the Love album. The same shade of red that Taylor Swift and Beyoncé wore when Kanye snatched Taylor's award. That shade of red, the same shade of red when Usher performed, Alicia Keys was there at the Super Bowl, she had the same shade of red. They all wear it. It is symbolic, and I'll leave it alone. The Smiths had black. Will had a belt with that red on, and Jaden had the red dot in his face. They were there to support their son, but they were also there to support something else.
What is this something else? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The elites that control all of it. Next question. What are we talking about? Because I don't want to go too deep, because we'll be here all night.
Whew.
That's just what I see. That's my pattern recognition. That's what I see. When I first saw the photo, I was like, oh, okay, they on that shit. They got to make it look like they supporting their son, but they got to answer to, yeah.
Interesting.
This wine is delicious. It's mellow. It's not like the tequila last time. The tequila had me a little bit more lit. I'm laid back this time.
You asked me to get you some...
Yeah, tequila would have been worse tonight. So I said, let me...
So you wanted to be on a 5.
Yeah, tequila had me on a 9-10.
Now, you was on a 13 last time.
I was, but I'm being good right now.
I respect that. Like, listen,
the whistle helps me to buffer stuff I really wanna.
You are having a very, very mellow.
Yeah, I'm relaxed.
I like it though.
Tequila had me sitting up like.
I like it. There's a different purpose here today.
Yeah.
I like it.
Lay it back. But I may do tequila next time. Don't rule it out. Depends on what's going on in the entertainment world and the news world. Depending on, I may do tequila next time. We gotta see. We gotta play it by ear. So, what's the next question? Let's go. This is lovely.
Jason Lee.
Oh, wait. Go ahead. Ask me about Jason Lee. What about Jason Lee?
Lee had TS Madison on his show.
Okay, continue.
And
Jason Lee and TS Madison just did an interview. Okay, and what did you see from that interview?
And from what I took from it, they were talking about my friend. However,
who's your friend? What friend?
The spiritual whistleblower. They were talking about you, but they didn't use your name.
Jason Lee and T.S. Madison were talking about me. What exactly were they talking about? I'm interested.
They were talking about our last interview.
What about our last interview? Because we covered a lot in our last interview.
I don't remember. I think he was talking about something about breaking somebody back.
Oh, the buck breaking.
Something like that.
I said T.S. Madison buck breaks the men she sleeps with.
Come on.
Nicole got to play the clip so people will understand our dialogue and why I brought it up and why I said T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison came for me. T.S. Madison was on Nene Leakes' podcast talking about DL men and talking about how women should get on the HIV PrEP medication. You know, I responded, I do my TikToks and all that, and I feel that TS is a closeted misogynist. I feel that T.S. Madison is a sociopath with a lot of childhood trauma and psychological issues. I feel that T.S. Madison does not like women and enjoys the fact that the men that she sleeps with, she calls them straight, but they're actually straight presenting men who are actually gay. She enjoys the fact that she can send this man home to his wife after she done broke him in with her dangalang. She buck breaks. And buck breaking is something that our oppressors, the slave master, did to the slaves. They took a man's manhood from him by getting him in his hole. That's buck breaking. And that's why T.S. Madison will not get the sex change, because the thing in between his legs is what gets him money and power and fame, and he's sadistic and he enjoys buck breaking straight men and turning them out. But I will reiterate again, I will double down. I still feel that T.S. Madison buck breaks the men that she sleeps with, and because she has sex tapes out there. And I'm gonna be very classy. I'm gonna try to be classy, because if my mouth T.S. Madison has sex tapes out there where she is dominating. She's playing the dominatrix role and dominating the men. They're in bondage. They got to bow down to her while she bangs them out. She's saying things psychologically, So I said buck breaking, by the way, for those that don't know, back in the slavery times, the white slave masters used sexual violence against the black slaves, and they raped them. They did. So it was to dehumanize and emasculate the black slave in front of their wives and children. Yep. So it's a psychological breaking down of a man, destroys a man's manhood. I said T.S. Madison is a buck breaker because the results are the same, even though it's consensual. So when you saw the Jason Lee, T.S. Madison interview, what were they saying? What did they derive from our video, from the discussion we were having?
You interview me now?
I'm just asking. I'm asking. I'm mad because I want to be classy about this, because I don't want TS trying to say, no, we're having intelligent dialogues, darling.
Now I wanna be respectful. I don't know to call.
Call her she.
She,
So
right?
she can't say you're
Right.
misgendering
So I'm
her.
trying
She
to
looks
be
for
respectful.
stuff to fucking pick apart. Not today, honey, you're not.
She said that she disagrees with your
Well, before she
phrasing.
disagreed, did she call me out of my name?
No.
She didn't call me a hoe?
I don't remember. Well, she didn't call you. She didn't use your name, so we don't know who she was talking about, right?
Well,
but
she was
I put two and two
referencing
together.
our
Yeah,
video.
I put two and two together. So yeah, she did say that hoe, but it's just
The
like
hoe is me. She called me a hoe. But go ahead, continue.
yeah, and then she kind of denied whatever we said or whatever you said.
Yeah, she said buck breaking. I don't buck break because this is just me paraphrasing, not quote unquote, because the men she dates or deals with romantically consent to her doing what she does to them. And I'm going to double down and say no. Whether it's consensual or not, the end results are the same. TS Madison plays a dominatrix role with the men she sleeps with. They have to bow down to her. They have to be subservient. She has to dominate them.
Now, are these straight men?
Straight presenting that have wives and girlfriends at home. Yes.
Straight presenting meaning is that they present straight to the
world,
to the
and
world.
they're masculine, very masculine,
Right.
but in the dark, they're dealing with transgender women and keeping it a secret. So T.S. Madison, let me explain something, honey. When you get done doing what you do with that man, he may not say it to you, but he feels shame. He feels dehumanized, emasculated, and that's why you will always be hidden in the dark. He will not hold hands with you in the daylight, walking down the streets. He will keep you in the darkness because you have bitched him out. You put him in a subservient position, even though it's for a quick nut. And what do they call this with men? A post-clarity nut. Once the nut is out the way, all their sense comes back. Like, what the fuck am I? What am I doing? Why am I here? They do this with women, too. Oh, I don't like her. Yeah, it was cool in the moment. I don't like this bitch. Let me get up out of here. Post-clarity nut. When he comes to his senses and he realizes he laid up with you, let me get the fuck up out of here and go back to my woman. And he's disgusted with himself, even though it was for a few moments of pleasure. He feels less of a man when he's with you because he has to reduce himself. I've seen your sex tapes and how you talk to these men and degrade them and dehumanize them while you're pounding them out. That is a slave master role. You are grooming these men. You can delude yourself, but that's the truth. That is buck breaking, consensual or not. The end result is the same. The man walks away dehumanized, emasculated, and shamed. That's why you will always be a secret, a fetish, a kink, and he will keep you in the dark. And if anyone exposes it, violence will occur. Unfortunately, whether it's you or the woman, violence will occur. He cannot have the secret exposed. So it is buck breaking. And to back up my theory with facts, there is a documentary that was released in 2021 by Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. The DVD documentary is called Buck Breaking, and you can stream it on Amazon Prime or you can buy the DVD. Everything I said can be verified in that documentary.
Right.
What T.S. Madison does, and I will double down, is buck breaking, even if it's consensual, because he finds pleasure, even if it's his first time, you're still grooming and breaking him in. But when he walks away after that nut, that post-clarity, he comes to his senses like, oh shit, I cannot ever let anyone know this is happening. I gotta go back home. And that's why the men beat on the women and they lash out. Men are murdering their mothers now. They lash out at their loved ones around them because it's misplaced anger from being up with you. Okay, so he's shamed. He seeks gratification from you as a kink, but he has to reduce himself to a bitch to get that nut. You make him feel less than a man. That is emasculation, dehumanization. It's psychological. So that's what I meant by buck breaking. Even though it's consensual and the slave master, and they do it in prison. They buck break in prison and the man come home and go home to his girl. Fraternities and gangs. Let's not pretend we don't know what buck breaking is. It's been going on for centuries. What's happening now, the white man don't have to do it no more because he's trained the black man to do it to his own community. And you're a hit dog hollering, and that's why you and Jason had this conversation about me and couldn't get past the conversation without calling me a hoe and disrespecting me. But you know I'm right. You's a hit dog hollering, and I'll just leave it at that. Pick up the documentary by Tariq Nasheed. It's called Buck Breaking, and it will back everything up I said with facts. Let's move on, shall we? And I'm going to blow the whistle on that. Let's go. They ain't gonna like me for that one. Oh, can we segue another thing? Because I watched the Jason Lee interview. And there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of gaslighting. But I want to know, who are the rappers that TS Madison are sleeping with? Jason Lee fucked up. Because the way that he should have worded when he was interviewing T.S. Madison, he should have said, "What celebrities are sliding up in you?" He
pigeonholed it to
just rappers.
Right.
That's the setup, because the internet will get to the bottom and find out who T.S. is sleeping with.
Internet sleuths are the
internet
best.
will find out, honey. No matter how much. T.S. Madison needs to fire her PR person, because they should have prepped you and told Jason, "Don't talk about my private life. You can talk about anything else. Don't bring up. If these men you're sleeping with are paying your bills, you got to protect that, honey." And this is not me trying to be funny, but y'all can't play around in these interviews, because the internet will find your shit out fast. And I have an ideal, since Jason reduced you to rappers, and he should have said celebrity, because if Jason would have said celebrity, then we're sitting here like, well, damn, is it a football player? Is it a basketball? Is it an actor? Is it an R&B singer? We all be sitting wondering and never figure this shit out. But you said rapper, so now we're like, okay, which rappers is fucking T.S. Madison and paying her bills? So this is my theory, what I came up with. Now, I'm not going to come out and say the name, but I have an idea of who I think it is. Why are you smirking, Barry? I'm going to blow the whistle. Why are you smirking, Barry?
Because I wait for you to say something. I'm just waiting. With bated breath, I'm just waiting.
Okay, so here's some factors. Hold on. Here's some factors who I think T.S. Madison is sleeping with in terms of rapper. Since Jason, they put it out there. This is not me starting a rumor or whatever. They said this in their interview. T.S. Madison said, which rappers slide up in her?
Disclaimer, yes.
So I said, number one, T.S. Madison has let me be classy. You've
been very classy tonight. I just want to tell you that.
My tongue is trying so hard. I'm being so good, Barry. T.S. Madison has quite the voluptuous shape. So I said, okay, if she's smashing a rapper, whoever is running up, she said slid in her. Slid meaning going up in the back door. So I said, whoever's going up in that back door has to be well endowed, lengthy, girthy. Because something this little, I'm sorry, cover your ears. Because I got to get to the real. I'm real, okay? That's the autism. I stand for justice.
No, go ahead.
You can't be little or even medium. She's dealing with somebody that's, okay, to go up in that. Y'all saw what it looked like. Voluptuous.
Who are you thinking?
So we're talking rappers, because Jason Lee said rappers instead of celebrities. You slipped, Jason. You should have said celebrities. Now the internet can like which rappers. And most rappers are broke. They're fake, pretending like they got money and they got multiple baby mamas. They got to pay child support. Listen, I said it's a rapper that is hung. If he's going, she said slid. She lifted her leg up. She said they slide up in her. So somebody that's well endowed is going up in that derriere, that very big derriere. Number two, she said one of her mansions, she got to get her bills paid, is $10,000 a month. So I said, whoever the rapper is, his paper is long. So who can we think of that's well endowed?
I ain't thinking about nobody. You gotta let me know.
That's well endowed.
I don't know nobody. So.
And their paper is long. There's a couple of rappers. And they're not newer. I think they're older. I'm not going to say their names, but I'm just wondering allegedly how she got on that lady's song and she's collecting royalties. That could be a possibility. I heard about Blueface allegedly being, hung like a horse, but I don't think it's Blueface. I heard Kanye was hung. I don't think it's Kanye. Look at the rappers that are well endowed and look at the rappers that are multimillionaires, that are really balling. Those are the ones that can afford to pay Miss Madison's mortgage, her $10,000 a month mortgage, allegedly. So I'm just saying, like, TS, fire your PR person. When you prep for an interview, you got to be careful because the internet is dangerous and they will find your shit out, honey. Y'all sitting there playing, but you can't expose a man. And I guarantee whoever she's dealing with got a woman or a wife. All these rappers got women. And she knows it and she don't care because he's paying her bills, which is trashy to me.
We spending too much time about.
Let's go. Let's move along.
About hung rappers. Pause. All right. Come on. Come on.
They ain't gonna like it, but it's okay. Segue. Where were we gonna? And while we're speaking of trans women, but go ahead.
Yes.
You're controlling the interview. I don't. I'm just here. I'm just the guest. But go off.
A question that I have.
Yes, sir.
What is the disconnect with some people in the trans community and biologically straight women?
I like how you worded that because there's a disconnect in both communities. So number one, with the trans community, this is what I observe. You have your good and your bad. You have your Flame Monroe, who I adore. I love Flame. I love you. He, she, we. Flame Monroe is a transgender woman, but Flame Monroe defends biological women and takes no nonsense. Flame Monroe is a leader, not a follower, and will hold her own transgender. When they're wrong, she holds them accountable.
Okay.
And they don't like that. And she don't let people tell her what to do and what to say. She's an independent thinker. And I adore Flame and I respect her. She's real like me. She's a whistleblower.
Right.
And they're mad. They don't like her for that, and it is what it is. And then you have your TS Madisons, detached from reality, misogynistic, they bully women. So there's two types of trans. So all trans are not bad. It's just they have a select few in their group that I feel are narcissists. I think there's a epidemic of narcissism in the trans community. Okay. I really do. And if you look at the signs, the traits of a narcissist and a sociopath, a psychopath, and compare that to the trans women that are attacking women on a daily basis, they are the same. They're in alignment. They accuse women of attacking them when it's the other way around. They want inclusion, but they want to make biological women conform to things they feel entitled to, our personal spaces. And then they say it's a war. It's not a war. We're not at war with trans women. We want y'all to respect our personal space. Create your own lane. We love y'all up and down and we'll support you and all that, but stop trying to bulldoze and overstep boundaries to a space you're not entitled to. And that's the problem. And if women speak up about it, you want to label us transphobic and homophobic when we are not. No, you can't do that. The problem is this. The problem is, you're a transgender woman and you feel that you can use a women's bathroom, a public bathroom. No. And you get mad when women disagree. I disagree. I don't want to see a trans woman in a woman's bathroom. Now, I'm in New York and I can't speak of other cities and states, but New York, we got unisex here. So it's normal to us, if I'm partying, clubbing, and I see a trans use the bathroom, it's normal to us up here because we're more accepting and we have unisex. If you see a unisex bathroom, anybody can come. Trans man, trans woman, whoever, gay, straight, whatever, it's going to use the bathroom. But in the South, I don't know if it's going to be the same. Right. You know what I mean? But a woman's public restroom, which in the past, there's several cases of transgender women, men who identify as women, go in these bathrooms to prey on women. So you cosplay as a woman to have access to the resources, to be around women, to prey on them and children. I have a problem with that. You need your own space. You need your own bathrooms. And there have been cases. There's one guy in Arlington, Virginia. Is it Rick Fox? Don't quote me. I think his name is Rick Fox. And he got caught looking in locker rooms, looking at girls and stuff, but he was a transgender woman. He cosplayed as a woman. So I wonder why the trans community don't call out these types. They protect them, and I have a problem with that. Or the inmates. There was one in New Jersey, transgender, because he was transgender, identified as a woman, was allowed to go into a women's prison, and is in there fucking all of them and getting them pregnant. And they kicked them out and sent them back to the male prison. That's my issue. They shouldn't have access to women's personal spaces.
Here's my question. You know, you've talked about isolated incidents. Are those isolated incidents enough to be able to generalize the entire community?
Yes, and even in sports. You know, Flame Monroe made an excellent point on The Breakfast Club. I watch all her interviews. Flame Monroe brought it up that the trans community should have their own Olympics. Because you have a daughter and you're training her in this sport. She's training to compete. And then you allow a transgender boy that's identified as a woman to compete in the same sport, and he's stronger than your daughter after she's been busting her ass working hard, and he comes in and beats her. How would you feel about that?
See, the thing is that there's not enough cases. There's like less than 1% of trans athletes in the world.
True. But there'll be more in the future.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll have to cross that bridge. Like, think about a lady like Riley Gaines. Her entire career, that she's now a conservative media person, was based on her gripe about being in a race with a transgender swimmer. You came in 5th. You had no shot to win.
True.
So you can't complain. Like, that's like me saying, yeah, I was in the Olympics with Usain Bolt, came in 7th.
I agree.
And somebody said that I had a shot, and no, you didn't. So you can't make some excuse because you ain't got no damn talent about somebody else that got talent.
But I feel like if the trans had their own sports league, straight people would come. They're entertaining. But I would pay my money. They need to have their own shit. They would generate so much money if they leave women alone and focus on their own shit.
But there's not enough of them to have it.
I think it is. No. They just ain't came out the closet, a lot of them.
Not enough.
A lot of them are politicians. Let me be quiet.
Not enough to start a league.
Well, moving forward, I don't like the entitlement to women's spaces. You know, and I don't like being called a cis woman. Why do you got to put cis in front of woman? I'm a woman. That's like saying water, wet water. Why do you got to call water wet water? Water is wet. What are you putting wet in front of water for?
Well, they say, and this is what they say, it's like defining a tall woman or a short woman or a skinny woman.
She's a woman.
You know, when
but
you see
a cis woman,
when you see that woman, you say, "Oh, that's a woman."
Cis
Some
means
people
what?
say
Biological?
That, I guess, yeah.
Why do you got to put biological in front of I'm a real woman. Why do you got to put cis to define that I'm biological?
Because everybody's moving around.
Well, they got to put trans in front of their name. They're the ones.
So you think that they should be the ones to put something?
Yes, leave us alone. We cool with y'all. Stop trying to bulldoze over our boundaries and force us to accept shit. That's not cool to me. We're already including y'all, but then now you're trying to make us conform to things that you feel entitled to. I'm not with that.
Now you're one person, but do you honestly think that the majority of straight women are accepting of trans women?
Oh, this is a very good question. There are 2 types of women. There are women like me,
right,
who do not stand for the misogyny. And then the other types, those are the toxic, the narcs, the sociopaths. They'll sleep with them. They'll sleep with a transgender woman cosplaying. They'll sleep with a predator. They'll sleep with a pedophile. They'll let the pedophile rape their child and turn the other way. There are toxic women that are attracted to these types of men. So we as women in the community, we have to distance. They help abusive men uphold the patriarchal system, is what I'm saying, and they're a threat to women as a whole. So we're going through this now of this separation of, I guess, the wheat from the tare. That's what the Bible says, separating the wheat from the tare, pushing these bad women out while the rest of the collective says, we're not with this shit. You want to entertain that toxic shit, good. Because when he turns on you and gets violent on you, don't come crying to us for help. We're not going to help you. You like entertaining toxicity. There's women that they get off on it. Mm-hmm. I think when TS Madison says women play a role in these DL men and trans women and all that, she didn't word it carefully. Toxic women play a role. The good girls don't accept it and we walk away. So there needs to be a distinction in the wording. All women do not play a role in this shit. I absolutely will not.
Now, for those that will hear this, some are going to agree with you, some won't.
Yeah, most won't.
For the ones that are going to hear this and call you transphobic, what do you say to them?
I love you. Let's do drinks sometimes. That's it.
That's it?
I love you. I love you down. There's two types of trans. There's the trans that are delusional and detached from reality, and there are those that deal in logic. If you deal in logic, me and you will get along just fine. Come see me sometime, girl. I'll help you style your hair, clothes, and I'll let you style mine. We'll get along just great. I just need you to deal with logic, not delusion. Next question.
I would love to get your thoughts about the whole Karmelo Anthony situation with that young man.
I did a video. I feel his mother and father failed him. Okay. Not just his case, but I've seen this happen a lot in domestic violence cases where the lawyer, attorney, what have you, is throwing the case so that the other side wins.
Yeah, right. Because my biggest thing is that why wouldn't you put him on the stand?
Mom and dad are narcissists, and I've talked about this. I'm just watching how they move their behavior. And when you have parents that are narcissistic like that, they set their children up for failure. They're jealous of their children. They don't want their children to succeed more than them. And what I saw in this was, especially his father, even with the GoFundMe money, I don't know how true that is, allegedly, that they raised all this money and spent it and bought a house, a car, allegedly, I don't know, off of his name. But I'm a parent, just like you are. And I'm just sitting there like, if it was my kid, and if the attorney even blinked wrong, I'm like, you gotta go. Mm-hmm. I will die for mine. And I just feel like that energy was not there from his parents.
They switched attorneys now for the appeal.
Well,
process.
Yeah, for the appeal, because
right.
They got backlash from everybody.
Right.
People were like, no, you didn't fight for your boy. I'm a mother. You blink wrong. If I'm paying you and you blink wrong or whatever, my child is facing prison time.
Right.
I'm going to fight tooth and nail. And if I feel you're not representing and fighting hard for my child, we got a problem. And I just feel like that energy was not there from his parents, but they're benefiting in other ways. I don't know I believe it was his grandmother. I'm not sure, but after the trial, she was smiling and all that in the passenger seat. I thought it was his mother, but I'm hearing it was his grandmother. I'm like, what are you smiling about? He got 35 years. Are they enjoying the fame off of this? What about the boy he was crying?
Yeah, what are your thoughts about him specifically? Let's
take
it off of the family.
Goes to him.
Yeah.
I would like to know his childhood upbringing, how he was treated. His family's dysfunctional. Just off this little bit, I can tell something is off in that family. There's no way. There's no way. Tooth and nail, I will fight for mine. And I want the best representation. I want to know the strategy you're taking, who you're picking on the jury, all that. It was like the lawyer was working for the other side. 35 years.
But do you think that it was self-defense, or do you think that it was something else?
I think it was self-defense.
Okay.
There's an alternative video, I believe, circulating, correct?
Yeah, there's a new video that's out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. He shouldn't have got that much time. I think it's excessive.
Manslaughter.
Or maybe manslaughter. 5-10 years I can understand. 35 years.
Did you hear anything about what the father of the Metcalf boy said?
I don't remember verbatim. I know he's racist.
Right.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts about that when you heard those?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And this is the Deep South, correct?
I think my particular opinion, I'm sure you probably agree with this, is that you can probably say, if you want to have some false equivalency here, that both families have failed those kids.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Because the father, the
Of Austin.
is toxic. He's a narc too.
Right? Because the thing is, if you would have taught his sons how to mind their business,
They act like him.
right. If they would have known how to mind their business, that wouldn't have happened.
No.
And also on the other side, we don't know what that kid was going through at home, whether he was going through something or he wasn't. But for him to feel that paranoid to have a weapon, right, to be able to make a decision like that.
His
These
parents are
kids.
anti-black. I'm just going to say it. They're anti-black. And
Really?
that's the South.
Oh, you talking about the Metcalf kid? Yeah, I mean.
Well, the black parents too.
Oh, I see.
I lived in the South, and that's the mentality down there. They have that slave mentality. So there's no way. I would be fighting everybody if it was my kid.
You think he has a chance with the appeal?
Yes. Yes. Because didn't Cardi donate? People are donating.
Yeah, I heard about Cardi.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wrong. No, he doesn't deserve that much time, not even a charge. So hopefully this go around. The parents were scrutinized too. I see people getting on the parents. A lot of people. And it's triggering for those of us that were abused by our parents, because we know what that feels like when your parents set you up to fail and they don't want you to win at life. That's what this feels like. I know this. I feel it. His parents didn't fight for him. There's no way you hire this person and they're this laid back, or if I feel like you're even playing for the other side or throwing things, you're out of there.
Yeah, it's a sad situation.
It's very sad.
Yeah, sad situation.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
I hope he gets justice on the appeal, though.
Yeah.
Lessen the sentence and the charge. Should be manslaughter. 5-10 years, time served. But 35 years, and he's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who we could talk about.
Oh,
Sean Gathright.
what about it?
The boys that murdered the rapper Fulio.
Oh, I did. Yes.
Them motherfuckers deserve everything they get.
That's
a different
If you
scenario.
heard the closing, his actual closing, whatever statement that he made.
Yeah.
He was just like, "Yo, stupid. Like, don't do this." You know what I mean? That's another sad situation, because it's just like you let this game wrap you up so crazy that you get involved to that
And the
point.
people they surround themselves with.
Yeah.
You got to teach your kids, like, who to...
Stop being followers, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to put your kids and start early. Get them around the kids. Get around the geeks and the nerds.
Right.
The neurodivergents, all the autistic kids. Keep them over there, because these kids today are terrible. They don't care. They're heartless. And you end up following behind them, and you get yourself in some shit. And he was, I look at his life, the Sean Gathright,
Yeah.
and he was raised well.
Yeah.
Like I felt he was spoiled. They coddled him. Grandma, all of them. He had more opportunities than the average young black man, traveling the world and stuff. So But he was heartless too after he committed the crime, and just to dust himself off and go on with his grandmama like nothing. That's heartless to me. So that's our future of America, and it's scary to me.
I hope it's not, but we keep seeing these flashes of incidents that make you really question the
Well,
next generation.
a lot of it is the music. I'm not
Yeah.
saying, and it's parents. The parents are trifling. I can't put it all on music, because you can instill in your child that this music is out here, but don't listen to it. It's the parents.
Yeah.
It comes down to parenting.
Yeah. Really, really sad. All right.
Anything else?
No.
That's it?
You know what time it is?
What? Oh, you gonna throw shit at me?
It's time for what we always do towards the end of the show. All right? Make sure my mic is good.
I don't know what to expect right now.
I'm going to call some names out.
Okay.
You're going to...
Explain this to the people, because they get so irritated and triggered watching us, and
Yeah.
they think like I'm a hater. Like, I don't even know what you're going to throw at me.
I come up with the names, and you just let me know what your thoughts are.
How do you get upset over somebody else's opinion?
Because people are super invested in it. We have this. What is the
Parasocial
parasocial
yeah.
relationships?
You're in love with somebody that don't give a shit about you, don't pay your bills, don't even know you exist, but you're
Correct.
fucking attacking somebody.
We are addicted to the parasocial relationships.
All right.
So,
who you got for me? Let's go.
see, I'm go ahead here. First name,
Let me get my whistle ready.
Lizzo.
Oh, the one that sold 2,000 copies
Come
her
on.
first week. And she's crying online now. What she want us to do about that? What are we supposed to do? What does
She wants you to buy the album.
Can I sip my
I'd like to hear the album. Was it any good? Why didn't it sell?
I didn't even
Do
know.
people hate Lizzo?
Do you want me to blow the whistle on you?
I'm just asking questions.
I didn't even know there was an album. I didn't even know there was an album. To be
Well,
fair.
somebody like that, right? Like, where is the marketing?
You have to ask her PR team. She knows. We don't know. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Maybe she thought, because she's egotistical and thought she was bigger than the program and thought things would just happen a certain way without putting in the work. I don't know. It falls on her shoulders, because where is your backing? Where is your PR? Where is your team? I didn't even know she had a new project out till I saw her fucking video, her pity party video, circulating around. I said, Lizzo got an album out?
Do you think she's a narcissist?
I'm tired of blowing my whistle. I think I've blown it enough during this interview. I don't want to blow it anymore.
Is she a narcissist? Yes or no?
She thinks she's bigger than the program, and she's looking for sympathy online. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Next one.
Who else you got?
Kevin Hart. Come on now.
Are we talking about that roast? That pathetic.
I'm asking about Kevin Hart.
The pathetic, gut-wrenching, cringe. Cringe is the word.
But aren't roasts
Because
supposed
there
to be
was
cringe?
so much, no. There's roast, and then there's this, what they had was blanketed racism hidden underneath comedy. It was racist. And just watching him fake the shit and laugh it off, it was cringe to me. I watched Kat's part. I watched Cheryl Underwood. I couldn't get past, it was so much racist undertone.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony Hinchcliffe was horrible. I couldn't get through it.
Do you think Kevin Hart's a narcissist?
Stop.
Listen, this is the segment of the show. I need the answers, okay? Don't try to get all coy now.
Yes. A very big one.
Moving on.
You heard Cat Williams and what Cat had to say.
They squashed their beef now, though.
That's not squash. That's just Cat. It's not squash.
They squashed the beef
It was
now.
Cat being a smart businessman. Let me get this check.
Yeah. And let me get another check.
Let me roast this nigga and say what I want to say to his face. And I'm getting paid to do it.
And let me get in one of your movies.
He can't stand that nigga, but Cat's a smart businessman.
Yeah.
He don't like him, but he did what he had to do. Respect to him. And he was the funniest part about that roast.
Cheryl Underwood was
well, Cheryl too.
Yeah.
Cheryl lit their asses up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Don't ask me about Kevin Hart. I don't want to listen. In the future, don't bring him up no more.
What do you mean? I need to
he
know
would have to. I predict he's going to get the wife is divorced. I heard she's divorcing
Stop it.
him.
They're happily married. Come on.
That's what you heard.
That's what I saw.
Seeing is one thing. I heard they're going through a divorce. But you see how he did his first wife, Tori.
Come on.
She wrote his jokes allegedly and build him up. And when he got big, he kicked her to the curb.
I didn't hear that.
You better get on.
You
better do your research.
Those are rumors and innuendos.
It's not rumors. It's alleged truth. Because Tori, his ex-wife, is a comedian as well. She helped him build. When he was starting, she built him up.
Where's she at now?
She's enjoying life and collecting child support, I think.
Is she still doing comedy?
Yeah. She's good, but his shit, I think, is crumbling.
Crumbling?
I heard the wife, his current wife, allegedly they're going through divorce, or she's seeking divorce.
Interesting.
He's a serial cheater is what I heard, allegedly, with his little bitty shrimp self.
Stop it. Floyd Mayweather.
Other than I keep hearing on the blogs that he is going broke. Mm-hmm. He's another womanizer, and if you're going to ask me if he's a narcissist, come on, you know the answer to that.
Is he a narcissist?
Yes. Yes. Someone with that much money, multiple baby mamas, multiple women at his beck and call, treat the women like they're disposable. When you see a man behave like that, he is. Yes. Like our president.
Is there when you see somebody that goes through money that way, is that a part of the narcissism?
Yes, mismanaging. I know every narcissist that I know, especially if they're very malignant and very high up on the spectrum, because money controls everything they do. They have no moral compass, but money is the center. It's like they worship money.
Right.
And money is what helps keep their fake facade. Purchasing cars and homes and all that, it builds their image up.
Right.
And they live off a false facade and perception to the world. The money runs out, their facade crumbles.
Right.
So they are dependent on that money. So that's a dead giveaway.
Wow.
Dead giveaway. When I see somebody they center their life around money, I'm like, oh yeah, you one of them. Let me show. That
was good.
I was getting ready to say some names.
I'm asking the question, so that's all right.
Y'all lucky I'm not doing tequila, honey. Y'all are lucky.
You ready for the next one?
Go ahead. Who's next?
Dr. Umar.
How much I got left of this here?
Come on now. Give it to me. Dr. Umar.
He is the male version of Dr. Scammer Bryant.
What? Didn't you see the man's school the other day? He finally opened it.
While we're talking about...
Well, it's not open yet, but
While we're speaking on parasocial, didn't we just speak on parasocial? Did we not?
We did.
I wouldn't trust nothing he posts.
So you think that's fake? You think it was AI? I seen him go through the school.
We all did. Doesn't make
nice
it,
rooms.
Doesn't make it legit.
There's nice colors.
Parasocial. He is a professional scammer that got through school and got a degree. Like these fake ass, bitch ass motherfucking nurses. I call it the mean girl to nurse pipeline. How many toxic bitches go to college and then they run and become nurses because the nursing industry protects their bully behavior. I'm a nurse. I would never hurt a soul. But they're being mean to patients. They're withholding pain meds. They're being covert bullies. Mean girl to nurse pipeline. Mean girl to school teacher. If I become a school teacher, nobody will suspect that I'm a bully. Mean girl to social worker. If I become a social worker or a therapist. So yeah, Dr. Umar is one of them. He got his degree, but he ain't shit. I wouldn't trust a goddamn thing that come out that nigga mouth. And he stood up for Cheyenne Bryant.
He did.
He defended her, which means he wants to fuck her.
Hey.
Put that in there, Nicole.
Hey.
The only reason he defended her is because he wanted to sleep with her.
Hey. How do you know that's not his friend?
That's his friend. His fuck friend.
Come on.
His soon to be, if they ain't already, or he anticipates.
You think that's her type?
Yeah, he's a low life. Like they low lives attract low lives. Yes.
Stop it.
And they can. I can see them. He's got his degree. He's got more than her.
He definitely got more than her.
So I could see them parting together, but he want to get into bed with her. That's why he defended that bullshit.
Do you think that he was up on her DMs after she posted that picture?
100. They probably talking right now.
You gotta be nicer to Dr. Umar. He about to open the school for the kids.
He's about to grift off the kids, is what you said. What did you say?
He's about to open the school for the kids, man.
He's about to scam off the kids, is what you said. Do I gotta blow the whistle again? Barry?
Don't blow the whistle on me. I'm just asking questions.
Okay.
That's it. I'm on your side. Remember that.
Umar came to the internet because I did a video on him and I said, get a job, Dr. Umar, get a job. He was panhandling.
Right.
Hypocrisy. He was on the Breakfast Club, one of them interviews. He's on there all the time telling black men they need to get a trade. I said, well, nigga, you need to get a goddamn trade and stop begging people for money online. Why can't you get a trade and work like the rest of us? I'll work a 9 to 5. I'll do it to the day I die. I'm a hardworking bitch, but you can get in the trenches with the rest of us too, Dr. Umar. I wish I could panhandle. I have the ability to grift and scam, and I don't take it. I'm not on my lives. I don't do YouTube and TikTok lives. I don't grift.
You do this show.
I do this show, but that nigga is a bona fide grifter. He don't want to work. He wants to scam, and he knows there's a lot of desperate women with low self-esteem that they'll cough up their money. He knows. I'm being good. Let's go.
See, I knew I would strike a nerve with these. I knew it.
The school is going to help him funnel money in his pockets. I wouldn't trust a goddamn thing that nigga said. No, he is untrustworthy. No, especially if you're defending another scammer. Nigga, kick rocks, nigga. Doctor my ass. You and Dr. Scammer might as well get married and scam together, bitch. Hope it works out. Go ahead, next person.
Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. I know they broke up. I didn't get your take on this.
Well, I got trashed.
I need to hear this.
I got trashed when they first started dating.
Right.
I put out a video. I said, I caught Klay's patterns and his family. Mom and dad is toxic than a motherfucker.
Don't talk about Michael Thompson like that. He was a Laker. Okay? He's a former Laker. No Laker bashing on this show. Okay?
All them niggas is all them.
Come on.
Listen, I know you a sports fanatic. All them old niggas is cheaters and whores and Steph Curry's daddy too. All them niggas is whores.
Dell was not out there doing nothing. Come on. You seen what the ex-wife was doing? She was out there wilding.
Because he's wild.
She had the young boy.
She's mirroring.
She was cougaring.
Nigga, if you could do it, I could do it too. Anyway, who were we just talking about? Klay's parents. I peeped.
Right.
This is the pattern recognition. When Megan was cooking dinner and served his daddy and Klay, they were both eating. I said, where's mama? Why isn't mama at the table? Because daddy is a big narcissist, been cheating on mama, but mama likes it. Mama ain't going nowhere. He know mama ain't going nowhere. So he's using, Megan is a sexual object to dad and Klay. Let's get out the way. This is me, what I see. So they're using Megan and triangulating her to make mom jealous. Because mom doesn't have the body, the spice. Look at this black stallion cooking for us, treating us like black kings. You should hop on your shit, bitch, and do it.
Come on.
LeVar Ball's, the Balls, their father is the same way.
They divorced now.
Yeah, because 30 years of abuse. She's sick of that nigga. No white woman. I'm all for listen, I'm on the white woman side.
He took care of her when she had the stroke.
Yeah, he caused the stroke.
Come on.
Barry, don't do this. He caused the stroke. He abused and stressed that fucking woman out. He's a piece of work. He got a new girlfriend and is talking to her like shit already. This is a new chick. They got him on video talking trash to the new chick already.
There's video out there? But that's LeVar Ball. He never lost. You know
I'm going to let you challenge me. I'm just going to shut up. The video's out there. He is the new girlfriend. He's already talking to her like she's a dog. He's the problem. That woman put up with that shit for 30 years and said, I'm out. We done raised our sons. What am I doing?
They got their own lives now.
What are you going to chase after me? You got your leg amputated. You can't run. You can't chase me. What the fuck you going to do,
You got one
nigga?
good foot. Now he got two good foots now. Because the thing is with the prosthetic, he might be able to run faster.
I hope she lives her best fucking life. Cheers, Mom. I'm on your side. He's a piece of shit. No.
When you ever on the guy's side?
I'm on Russell Wilson's side. I like Russ.
Well, in that situation, yeah.
Russ is a
Let's go. Hold on. Let's finish with.
We didn't even bring up Russell's name.
Let's finish.
Russell's a narcissist. He is.
Well, we'll talk about him. Okay. Well, let's finish with Meg and Klay.
They're both narcs.
Yes.
But the way I saw him and his daddy, how they were moving, I'm like, they try to make white mama, because the mother's white, dad is black. They're trying to make white mom jealous. They're playing. Dad is in on it. Why not invite mom to dinner too? Stop playing these psychological games. I didn't like that.
How you know mom wanted to come?
She was praising Megan as her daughter-in-law. I love her so much. So invite her to dinner. Why is dad and Klay at the dinner table and not mom?
Maybe she was making tuna casserole.
Barry, do I have to blow the whistle on you?
I was just asking.
Barry. Dad ain't shit. And son ain't shit, because dad taught son how to not be shit. And that's why Klay did Megan. Klay used to date Coco, the R&B singer. And Klay tried to use Megan to make Coco jealous. And Coco don't give a fuck, because Coco got a new man. I think she's engaged to be married, allegedly. I don't know if it's true. She's happy with her new man, and Klay is bothered by that. So once he realized Coco was unbothered by Megan, he started treating Megan, and admitted he was treating her like shit behind closed doors. They were acting performative and happy, but he was making her crazy behind closed doors.
Aren't these two cheaters getting together? Because she got a rap sheet too, don't she?
Who?
Megan. I'm just asking the questions here.
She signed to Rock Nation, right?
Yeah. So she got a rap sheet, so does he. And they got together. What do you think was going to happen?
I think she's young, dumb, and gullible. And she, you can get in there and play housewife all you want, girl. You put yourself out there. You are a sexual object. You're twerking, body, yada, 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 all that. You got to understand how people perceive you.
Right. They don't look at you as a
person. And don't get shocked when people treat you a certain way. And I'm not justifying how people treat you, because it's wrong, but you're you're very sexual in everything you do. So Klay probably said, I'm going to have a good time with her. But the woman I marry, I bet you he married a white woman like his mom.
Come on.
I bet you he marries a white woman. His mother's white. His mother is the top woman in his life. And he's going to find a girl on his mama's level. It will not be. He had fun with Megan. And he used Megan to make his exes. The other ex-girlfriend, which was a white girl, got upset about it. he just used Megan to see who would get jealous. And I'm like, don't get jealous of Megan. I would never get jealous of her. But marry, all that, no. She was just something to do. I want her to sit down and stop and work on herself. And, you know, her parents are gone, and I feel bad for her, but she's mixed up in the. I think she's toxic. She's incredibly toxic. After that Tory Lane shit, I would think she would sit her ass down and leave men alone. She went right back. I said, okay. When I predicted it, people like chewed me out. People were like, bitch, you're a hater. My comment section was full of people like torching me. You're a hater.
Did they apologize to you?
No.
Why doesn't that ever happen? Like
because people hate to admit they're wrong.
You go out there and say something. They drag you through the coals, and then when it comes to be true,
that I was right. They don't want to give me that. You know what that is, right? What?
That's narcissism.
It is.
See what I did there? See.
Next celebrity, what we doing? Let's go.
That's all I got.
And you're gonna think of more after this is over. Watch, and you're like, damn.
Nah, I probably won't, because we gotta talk about the biggest one.
What?
The biggest one of all time.
Oh.
The biggest narcissist. The biggest idiot.
Bring it to me. I know his name before you say
So
it.
the game that we're going to play right now,
yes, sir,
is how much time you got.
Well, our last interview, we both made predictions.
Yes.
What did you say?
What was it? I can't even remember.
You said a year, I think.
Yeah. So we're coming up on that. We're coming up on that. It's going to be a year. January.
Yeah, because we did our taping, December, January. Year and a half,
yeah.
I give it.
If you don't know who I'm talking about, Donald
He's
Trump.
talking about Cheeto Man. Just call him Cheeto Man.
Yeah.
They know who Orange Man, Cheeto Man.
You see what's going on?
Name.
Did you hear the news that
which news? It's always something with him.
He is taking this new weight loss drug that has not been approved.
This is news to me. I didn't hear this.
It's experimental, and they give one person a compassionate care. Like,
you sure it's not poison?
I don't know what the hell it is, but they're basically saying that it's a drug that's literally keeping this man alive.
Who is the Asian guy that's been on his neck?
Oh, the
what is his name? Is it Stephen? I saw a clip where he's saying he's taking a medication for terminal.
That's what I'm
death.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's called retetitide or some crap like that. I don't know what it is.
I just finished the bottle.
Oh, there you go. So yeah. So how much time do you give the Donald?
I don't think he's gonna finish his term. Let's just say that.
I'm with you.
He's not gonna finish his term.
I'm with you. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because here's my thing, right?
It's good and bad. It's both. Because who's going to take over the person?
My thing is it's good because people that want to see that are going to be happy. The world is going to celebrate.
But his replacement is just as fucking
bad.
Right.
The bad, there's two bads for me. The one bad is that they will make him a martyr.
Yeah.
And you don't want that, right? The other part
they'll
of
rebel after he dies too. They're going to attack and act up.
The other part of that is selfishly, I want him to be alive to see all the things that when the Democratic president comes in, that they rip up everything that he does.
And ruin his ego.
Right. So everything that he put into place, they will rip up and destroy.
He's going to be a dying boomer that's going to be miserable and angry.
I want to see that.
At the destruction of everything he built.
I don't want to see him pass away too early.
That's too easy.
I want to see him have dementia, full blown.
Suffer.
Yeah. Like, because you see the other one. The other
Aren't
one,
they taking his name off of shit now?
Yeah. You see the other one. We haven't seen the other one in 12 days. And if they don't know who I'm talking about, his name is Mitch McConnell.
Yes.
We haven't seen.
He's on his way out.
We haven't seen the Crypt Keeper.
He's on
in
his
12
way out.
days. So I'm keeping tabs on him and the Donald.
You need to follow all the medical professionals that are like, they are clocking all his symptoms. They like, this is wrong. This is like, they are giving us reports daily.
The man can't walk in a straight line. You know that, right? fat and can't walk in a straight line.
And over almost tripped down the stairs, they said.
Yeah.
And then he swivels, like instead of walking a straight line, he swivels.
And you
he
know
comes back.
you know why they giving him this experimental drug? Because they realize that there's no way that we can convince this man to stop eating Big Macs and McDonald's.
No, he gonna take that to this grave.
So we have to just do something.
He gonna do what he want to his
save
grave.
him.
Yeah, he gonna do what he want. Fuck y'all, give me a Big Mac.
Yo, the man ordered McDonald's at the Freedom 250.
I don't care what my doctor said. I want what the fuck I want.
You got
he drink Diet Cokes?
Yeah, just think about all the good food that you have around you. You can have anything you want, right?
He might
You're
be
the
autistic
president.
too.
I don't put that on him, all right? He doesn't belong in that community.
Because we like our favorite foods.
We are not going to claim him.
I'll take it back.
at
I'm sorry.
all, right?
I'm going to blow the whistle on myself.
Facts. So just think about this, right?
Shut up,
Just
bitch.
think about this. He can have any food he wants. I'm talking about like top
wants
level.
McDonald's.
And the white trash wants the McDonald's.
And I'm sure he's been advised, leave that shit alone. He said, F you, I'm down. That's like he went to the Knicks game. Did you see that shit?
I talked about that on my show. Like I kicked this back into it. But
he said, fuck y'all, I'm going to show up anyway.
But just think about that. They say, sir, we have these luxury lobsters out here. We have caviar.
I want McDonald's.
We brought in things from Nepal.
I want artery clogging McDonald's.
And he says to them, where's the McDonald's?
I want the shit that's going to clog my heart up.
And they say to him, right?
Yes.
They say to him, sir, we will bring a gourmet chef in here and make you
that's too easy.
McDonald's.
No.
He says, no.
No.
I want it delivered from DoorDash. This is what we have as our president.
A toxic nigga will always seek toxic things. That's it. That's all and that's it.
So again, I said a year. You say...
Just to cover all bases, he's
Right.
not going to make it to the end of his term.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
it's not going to make it to the end of his term.
Yeah, instead of putting a number a year, I'm going to say he's not going to make it to the end of his term. But every day I'm on TikTok daily. Nurses, doctors, people that really hate him, they picking apart his symptoms. They like, his ankles is fucked up, this is fucked up, this is fucked. They is pointing this shit out.
Yeah.
And they said, this is what's wrong. His neck is swollen, veins, but they are tearing him. They are picking him apart and said, it's only a matter of time. So
His ankles look like bamboo sticks. They thick as hell.
and the comment section is like, when, bitch, we waiting. When.
Like,
When.
you seen
When.
you seen the
We tired.
you
When
seen
is
the
this
witch?
thing gonna drop?
You seen the witch that I don't even know if she's a witch, but she was out on by his Walk of Fame, the star. Yo, they do voodoo by that shit every day. Every day. They burning a whole bunch of stuff over there.
It's a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
Here's another question, and this is what we're gonna end with.
All right, we wrap up. Let's go.
What do you think the world would do in a situation when the news does come down?
Baby, listen. I'll speak on New York City.
Right.
They in them streets partying.
Is it gonna be bigger than the Nick parade?
Listen, it's gonna be astra-fucking-nomical.
Yeah.
We's partying. I think it's gonna be bigger than the Knicks parade.
That was 2.5 million.
But it's gonna be on a country. It's gonna be on the U.S. is gonna celebrate. It's gonna be a celebration like we've never seen before.
Well, if it's a United States thing, then we not doing 2.5. It may be anywhere between 70 to 80.
Listen, the rejoicing that's going to come. Even from some of his supporters have said, "Listen, I'm out. You lied to me." We gotta remember them that said,
I don't forgive the triple trumpers.
I don't forgive them either, but there's a lot of them that said, bitch, you lied. I'm out. I voted for you, but you this is not right.
Yeah.
Especially the Spanish folks is learning.
I will vote
Asians.
for Donald Trump.
You ain't right. They learning.
Did you hear that story? I don't mean to cut you off. Did you hear the story about the person that made the song?
Which song?
The lady that sung the actual song? Her husband got the...
Barry, are we gonna wrap this up on this point?
That's
some low down shit. That's low down. That's low down.
I'm just asking. Did you hear about that?
I did not hear about it.
You support a man that deported your husband.
Well,
You see how that works?
It's called self-sabotage.
Yeah.
They're learning, and they got to learn on their own, but
So
there will be a lot of when that day come, I see people partying in the streets. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a whole lot of partying, firecrackers, fireworks, barbecues. Rejoice. That's all I see across the nation. Maybe in the South, too.
last thing, the reflecting pool. What do you think about that?
What's the reflecting pool?
The reflecting pool at in Washington. Did you hear what he did with it?
No.
So he hired some scam artist, Gambino family guy that has a business, right? That he literally drained the reflecting pool and said that it was only going to cost $1 million. And it ended up costing, it's now costing like $25 million. And this guy put water back in there. And what they did was they put a blue thick tarp on the bottom.
You talking about that big pool?
Yes, blue thick tarp at the bottom, so it looks like a Las Vegas type of pool.
And it looks clean and clear.
But it doesn't, because what ends up happening was whatever they did attracted the algae, and there's algae everywhere. So instead of him admitting that there's algae
He's
everywhere,
not going to admit.
this is what he said.
He's
Listen
not
to this.
going to.
Listen to this, though. He said that someone took a box cutter and cut the blue tarp 200 or 300 feet across. You can't make this up. They are now banning people, regular civilians that come to the reflecting pool for the decades to come visit. They've blocked it off now. They're arresting people for actually.
But didn't he have something built too on the side of the White House, a ballroom or
Oh,
something?
he's trying to build a ballroom. Yeah.
Okay, listen. May he not make it to the end of his term? That's the end of that. I can't hear no more of his shenanigans.
Unbelievable. Anyway, this was great. You know, thank you for coming back.
The chemistry, the content, everything just works.
Listen, we just talk.
We just having a conversation.
We just talk. That's
and we're
all.
gonna piss off a lot of people. I could never get mad at somebody having a different opinion. I don't understand people, but I get attacked. You seen the vicious attacks?
All the
Why are
time.
y'all attacking me for speaking my mind? Like, y'all don't sit at home and watch these celebrities and y'all have opinions. Everybody has opinions.
Because what we talk about,
Yeah.
the parasocial
It's
relationship.
the parasocial.
They
yes.
cannot get rid of it.
They fall in love
addicted
with
to it.
people
Yeah.
that don't give a shit about them.
Right.
And they get mad when you talk about them, and it's cool. I'll eat it. It's cool. But till the next time, thank you for having me. This was good. I hope I got a lot off my chest and it was conducive and informative and entertaining, because
Listen, you took over the interview. I just sat here.
it was pent up in me.
I just sat here.
I had to release because they be trying me, and I gotta let motherfuckers know,
Listen,
don't try me.
You brought your degrees. You brought the whistle.
Cheyenne Bryant, you bring receipts, okay? You don't talk in circles and pull Jesus into your bullshit. You bring receipts.
But you heard what she said. She said that the degrees got burned or something. Don't worry about it. The degrees got burned, and you know.
Salesman, car salesman, snake oil,
Yeah.
car salesman.
God will sort it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all for this show.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
I don't know when we'll be back. But
end of the year. We can do an end of the year recap in December.
You probably want to come back earlier than that. So we'll see. We'll see. Until next time, I'll see you.
Peace.